All right, what's going on, guys? So I wanted to take a quick second and highlight a really cool play that Team Envy ran versus Team Cubert Academy during Week 4 of VCL. This is going to be on Lotus, and this, from what I understand, looking at the VLR, this match was an absolute like slugfest. Like these guys were going back and forth the entire time. This pistol play is super strong, and actually wound up like beating Cubert Academy pretty handedly. Let's take a look at the minimap. For the majority of this beginning portion of the video, I'm going to explain the setup here. So this play actually gets started before the walls even drop. So about 4 seconds left on the timer. We're going to see Eggster is going to go ahead and drop a gate crash that's going to be pathing here from spawn to B main. Then they're going to go into a very traditional 1-3-1 setup. Now there's going to be a lot of moving parts here, so make sure you're paying attention. So as this starts off, Eggster is going to be taking space towards C mound and applying pressure to keep the C anchor honest. He wants to basically show that Team Envy has potential to make presence, or it has made presence and has potential to hit the C site. To help back him up, Fade is going to throw a haunt right here. Poppin is going to have a lineup from on top of this box right here that he's going to throw over the B main connector by the door to pressure the C anchor players to deny them from really peeking, getting too much info. And if they do, Eggster can really go ahead and punish that. On top of that, we're also going to see that the default one way for C long is going to come out. So in response, Ion is going to go ahead and throw an Omen smoke right here where they actually pinged. So that Eggster can actually explode through this smoke with the help of the Fade Eye. In the meantime, while that is happening, Kainzera and Ion are then just going to path up towards B main, but they're not going to actually take contact into the site. They're going to get ready to burst in, but not really do much. And after Poppin throws his Fade Eye, he's actually going to go ahead and join them, but they're going to wait. They're not really doing a whole lot for the first few seconds of this play. In the meantime, and when we take a look over at Cypher, he's going to be throwing this cage here. I think that's Inspire, right? Inspire's going to be throwing a cage here and a cam off of this wall. And the idea here is, even though Team Cubert is going to get aggressive on this A main, the goal here with this set utility is to threaten the A mound position, to the rebel position, to make Cubert think okay, Envy might hit Rubble here. We have to keep some bodies here because we can't give it to them for free, especially if they're devoting resources. So that's going to be a very common cam that gets thrown, even in VCT, to get vision on Rubble to make sure if the person is pushed up. And then they're going to also throw the cage off rip and pop that off rip to force Cubert to invest some utility and invest some bodies to make sure that they're not coming out too quickly and to slow down this rotation. So let's see how this plays out. So the smokes come in, utilities coming out. And you can see already just with that, Envy is already established pressure towards A that has made the Redux feel like he needs to play up on Rubble, and he needs to play aggressive so that he can deny any re-aggression into Rubble. And Nismo is further up as well to back him up. On the inverse, towards the C site, we're going to see Eggster is now pushed up to mound and is forced Satellite to play back onto the site because he knows if he dies, then they lose the site. And that's not really a good position. 9 times out of 10, that is how the Sentinel should be playing it, especially when they're in a solo site. So that's kind of a rehearsed kind of reaction. That is their protocol. Maybe Envy knew this beforehand, but even then, this is a safe assumption to make with almost any team. So now everything is going according to plan for Envy. We're going to see Inspire is going to start backing up and getting ready to join his teammates towards B main, and then we're going to see Eggster get ready to TP to join his team towards B main as well. But it's going to happen so quickly that Cubert isn't going to really have a reaction right away, and that's going to play into the advantage for Team Envy. So let's go ahead and play this out a little bit. Inspire's pathing back. Yoru's is hit the wall. He's getting aggressive towards C. He's now teleported back, and now we can see the actual execute start to happen. So with his second smoke, Omen is going to come, and Ion is going to come and smoke Hobbit, or going to smoke Pocket, or Door, or Connector, whatever you want. There's a lot of different names for this little room. But he's going to go ahead and smoke that position, TP into the site, and then Yoru is also going to TP into the site, and ISO is going to join them by just putting his shield up and then getting into the site as well. The idea here is they want to flood the site and overwhelm the site and overwhelm the defenders as quickly as possible. So you hit the site, that's when the defenders try to come and challenge it, and they get traded out very, very quickly. It's so explosive and so quick that Cubert is kind of like, it's very jarring to react to this sort of play. And then from this point on, Eggster and Poppin are going to play up, down on the site boxes and go for trades, and Inspire just sits back in B main and is playing for bomb and to catch the C-Link rotation. It's a really cool play, guys. It's a very layered, but it's basically the overall premise with this play is that you are kind of concealing what you're doing in the early round. As you're developing the ground, you're not letting the defense know right away what it is you're trying to do. You're keeping them guessing and say, hey, we're pressuring C, we're pressuring A, we're also pressuring B, we can hit everything if we want to. And they're leveraging the fact that they have the Yoru that has the really quick rotations to kind of be a very like quick team to gotta be explosive and get out and throw a lot of different looks at them very quickly. So basically it forces the anchors to kind of be honest. They have to be slow to these rotations because there's still threats happening on the extremities. And you're going to see this same kind of concept happen on all the 3 bomb site maps. It's not only for Lotus, and the lights in my room went off, but we're just about done here anyway, guys. So really cool play, really well played by Envy. I definitely recommend that if you guys are a Lotus team and you do like playing Lotus, either if you're in Premier or you have a 5-stack, throw this one into your playbook, and you'll be surprised about the amount of success you're going to get with it. But keep in mind that it is going to require some practice. It is going to require a little bit of dry running to make sure you know where utility's landing and the timing of everything, because this game is very big on timings. Not as much as like Counter-Strike, but its timings are a huge part of Valorant, and if you don't know how to take advantage of those timings, you're going to be in a rough spot. So definitely recommend, if you're going to pick this play up and add it to your playbooks, make sure you please dry run it. Alrighty, y'all. Hope that helps, and I'll see you later.